right, welcome back. We're going to continue to look at the consonants and the IPA chart. So we finished talking about bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, and postalveolar sounds. Now we're going to look at retroflex sounds. Starting with the plosive, we have the voiceless
ta, ta,
ta,
ta, ta,
ta,
so we can hear that that sounds aspirated.
da, da,
da,
da, da,
da,
We have the nasal retroflex.
na, na,
na,
na, na,
na,
All right. Next, we have the retroflex tap, which is voiced.
da, da,
ara,
ora,
da,
Let's listen to that last one again.
ora,
da,
All right. Next, we have the fricatives. This is the voiceless.
sha, sha,
sha,
sha, sha,
sha,
Then we have the voiced.
ja, ja,
ja,
ja, ja,
ja,
Next, we have the approximate.
ra, ra,
ra,
ra, ra,
ra,
And finally, the lateral approximate.
la, la,
ala,
la, la,
la.
All right, that's all of our retroflex sounds. Now let's listen to the palatal sounds. Now we have our voiceless palatal stop.
ja,
akya,
ja, ja,
ja,
Next, the voiced.
ja, ja,
agya,
ja, ja,
ja,
Then the palatal nasal.
nya, nya,
nya,
nya, nya,
nya,
Next, we have the palatal fricatives, both voiceless and voiced. This one is voiceless.
sha, sha,
ahya,
ja, ja,
sha,
Then the voiced.
ja, ja,
aya,
ja, ja,
ja,
Then we have the palatal approximate.
ja, ja,
aya,
ja, ja,
ja,
Lastly, the lateral approximate.
ja, ja,
ya,
ja, ja,
ja.
Next, we have our velar sounds. Let's start with the plosives. This is the voiceless velar plosive.
Ka, ka.
Ka.
You can hear that that is aspirated.
Ka. Ka.
Ka.
Now it's aspirated as well. Next, we have the voiced.
Ga, ga.
Ga.
Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Then we have the velar nasal.
Nga, nga.
Nga.
Nga. Nga.
Nga.
Next, we have the velar fricatives, both voiceless and voiced. This is the voiceless.
Ha, ha.
Ha.
Ha. Ha.
Ha.
And the voiced.
Ga, ga.
Ga.
Ga. Ga.
Ga.
We have the velar approximate.
La, la.
La.
Ga. Ga.
La.
Lastly, for the velars, we have the velar lateral approximate.
La, Allah.
Allah.
Ra. Allah.
Ya.
You might use that sound when you say a word like ball. B-A-L-L, ball. Next, we have our uvular sounds. These are the plosives. This one is voiceless.
Ka, ka.
Aka.
We can hear that that one is aspirated.
Ka. Ka.
Ka.
And the voiced.
Nga, ga.
Aga.
Ga. Ga.
Ga.
Then we have the uvular nasal.
Nga, nga.
Nga.
Nga. Nga.
Nga.
Next, we have the uvular trill.
Ra, ra.
Ra. Ra.
Ra, ra.
And lastly, for the uvulars, we have the uvular fricatives.
Ha, ha.
Aha.
Ha. Ha.
Ha.
And the voiced.
Ra, ra.
Aga.
Ra. Ra.
Ra.
All right, then we have two pharyngals. They're both fricative. The first is voiceless.
Ha, aha.
Ha.
Ha. Ha.
Aha.
And the voiced.
Ah, ah.
Ha.
Ra. Ra.
Ara.
Lastly, we have our glottal sounds. The first one is the glottal stop or plosive.
Ah.
A.
A.
Then we have our voiceless fricative.
Ha, aha.
Aha.
Ha. Ha.
ha,
And the voiced.
ha, aha,
aha,
ha, aha,
ha,
All right, so we've talked about all of the symbols that represent individual consonant sounds. Now we can look at some diacritics. So diacritics are marks that go around another symbol. You can see them here. We won't go through all of them because we haven't talked about what all of these mean. But we have talked about voiceless sounds, so let's look at this. So if there isn't a separate symbol for a voiceless sound, you can use this circle underneath it. So here are some examples. This is a voiceless nasal stop.
na, na,
ahna,
sna, sna,
na,
These are all the voiceless alveolar stops, the voiceless alveolar stop. So you wouldn't really need to write that sound like this because there's a separate symbol for it. And here we have the voiceless velar nasal.
aha,
na,
So you can see sometimes if needed, you can write it above if there's another element or symbol that blocks it, that would make it unclear. Next, let's look at aspiration. So this is a superscript H, as you can see here, it's written like this. So this is the voiceless aspirated alveolar stop.
ta, ta,
ata,
ta, ta,
ta,
And the voiced.
dha, adha,
da,
daha, daha,
ada,
Right? Then we have learned about dental sounds. So this is like a sideways bracket that you put under the symbol, like these. So this is the dental stop.
ta, ata,
ta,
Again, that one's aspirated.
ta, ta,
That sounds aspirated to me as well.
ata, da, ada,
These are the voiced.
da,
da, da,
ada,
All right. Then we have the no audible release, which I refer to as unreleased. So you can see it's kind of like a superscript.
ad,
ad,
adba,
All right, then one more symbol that would be good to know are these tie bars. So you can write affricates with these tie bars. If you remember, an affricate is a stop sound plus a fricative. So you would use the relevant symbols. You can use them on their own, or you can put a tie bar over or underneath to represent an affricate. So that's all of the symbols that represent the consonant sounds and the diacritics that are used to write the consonant sounds that we've talked about thus far in the course. So if there are any sounds that are really unfamiliar to you or that you have trouble hearing or that are confusing, make sure to spend some time practicing and listening.